I'm an adopted kid. I came from an orphanage when I was 9 months old, and I wouldn't be here if someone hadn't made that plan for me. And so this is just my way of saying thank you and offering that kind of assistance to other mothers in need at that critical time in their life.
I went to school up in Minnesota, and right before I moved, I found out I was pregnant. So I decided to look into my options.
We've been blessed with 2 children through the gift of adoption, Josephine and also Tino, who is 19 months. I think PROLIFE Across America has such an important work because in a very unassuming and very non-confrontational way, they spread the truth and the beauty of life.
It was called Pro-Life Minnesota back in 1989. We put up 42 billboards. They were black and white, and 2 weeks after the first billboard went up, we got a call from a clinic director, and she said, "Marianne, a woman scheduled for an abortion walked into our office today and said, I can't continue to drive by that billboard on my way to work and go through with this abortion." And she got the help that she needed. So from there, it escalated.
PROLIFE Across America has been broadcasting pro-life messages on billboards, radio ads, and internet ads. Each of our pro-life messages features a fact about the development of the baby before birth, as well as our 800 hotline for help.
Our ads aim to provide a connection to those in need. So if they call our hotline or send us an email requesting help, we can provide them with a connection to a pro-life agency in their local area.
We're able to connect those hotline callers with free confidential counseling, pregnancy help, adoption information, as well as post-abortion assistance.
When we were waiting for our children to be in our family, we would be driving and we would see a billboard, and it just made us smile and be hopeful that someday we may have children in our family as well. And so it definitely impacted us even before we had a family.
PROLIFE Across America is making an impact. They truly have measurable results. We have approximately 50 hotline calls a week, people seeking more information. And the fact that we now have donors literally from all 50 states, people that have heard and seen the message and want to become part of this important work.
We hope to always be this beacon of hope that will spread the truth, that will spread these facts. We're totally dependent on individual donors. We hope to use what we can to reach as many people as possible.
It's really an educational outreach to other people, to their hearts, to their minds, to get them to know about something that they may not have thought about in the turmoil of what's going on in their personal lives. And we know that we can offer them assistance, alternatives to abortion.
We definitely are very blessed that the birth mothers of our children have chosen life. Without that positive choice for life, we wouldn't be able to have children.
You really need to continually educate each new generation about the intrinsic value of a new child, a new baby, and that work will never really end, that we've got to keep that message out in front of people.
PROLIFE Across America was the saving grace in my situation. It started with just a magnet on the refrigerator. That sparked that idea of, oh my gosh, there are resources. They led me to this amazing adoption agency, and I'm just grateful that in the end I chose life.
These are God's babies, and we have no right to do anything but offer them love and assistance, and as long as I'm breathing, I'm going to keep on doing this.